hardworking people. Yet, beneath the beauty of our seas lies a very painful reality. A reality where childhood dreams are exchanged for farm tools and fishing nets. A reality where poverty steals education and boys are forced to become men before their time. Tonight, I don't just tell you a story, I tell you the reality of many children in our coastal communities. I tell you the story of poverty and education. I tell you the story of a boy whose greatest crime was simply being born to poverty.
Mabena, any day, Miniska made my weboko school. Miniska, Skibia and me who the boko school. School na kumpa, if ya ne betna. On ye made dow, say uncle school. But scan no ho. It's me slow, me person one, shem. Me do come my wafabi. Quejuma he, why you quejuma in ye ska? When you school quotes in air qua, a being is ska, a quejuma, a swan, a being is scanting person come a do call of our. Not a honimu, and caca. Also, a being ska, ati.
Mother, please don't take me away from school. I want to learn. I want to read. I want to become somebody. Please don't let my dream die.
One no bluffum ponoya medel. One no bluffo, or ya medel, and come person can also be a nurse in it. But scan ho, o papa woo. So papa potia simpa. Ewa, uncle no best support to me so uncle midi panka cranka crack. Nanky the support to, but scan ho, or be soon ho. It's me, I'm slow. Mamma found call for her. Now, quay a quajuma, mam, I. No quajuma, so I and so. Also, discard the bebro. I, mamma is slow. Mamma is slow. On yes, so I am a dow say, a bet's nephew. One no bluffum park campo. I am a dodo. But mamma is so scan nephew. Tima say, Miss Slow. I.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the painful reality of many children in our coastal communities. Boys are withdrawn from school because society simply believes that a boy child is to provide for the family. Yet, childhood is not meant for labor. Childhood is meant for learning. According to the International Labour Organization, approximately 160 million children are found in child labor. Nearly 800 million perform hazardous work, which threatens their life, safety, and future.
Wouldn't be here anymore. I would have made the moments last a little longer. 'Cause now I'm alone, and you're just a memory in my mind. I would have given anything to say goodbye. If I would have known
Abena. Hey, me worried.
In my mind,
Hey,
give
me
anything to see you.
Yeah, me mama for school and call you. Abena. Hey, my wo, me am you could not work. I will pass to be worker. Abena. Hey, my wo. Yeah, my wo. Papa, me call me Suba Ubio. Abena. Hey, wo. Don't come in, yeah, ready. My wo.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Miss Suba. Yeah, I come in, oh, my wo. Yeah, to follow on you. My wo, yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, no child should lose future because of poverty. No child should exchange books for fishing tools. No child should become a breadwinner before becoming a student. Education is privilege. Education is not privilege. Education is a fundamental right. And so tonight, I refuse to end this story with tears. Gentlemen, did you notice the difference? The first time I gave a pencil, the words disappeared because pencils represent temporal things vulnerable children get, like money, food, clothes. But the second time I gave the pen was something permanent, just like a skill. And this is the vision of my project. Honorable judges, invited guests, people of Nzima, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to introduce my project, Community Empowerment and Support for Vulnerable Coastal Children. The purpose of my project is to identify vulnerable children around our coastal communities and restore hope through education and skill training. Working closely with the Department of social welfare, Ghana Education Service, community leaders, child protection agencies, and non-governmental agencies like the Asida Foundation, the Jesus Reign Foundation, and the Abriwetia Foundation. I will identify children, vulnerable ones, who are at the risk of dropping out of school because of poverty. These children will receive educational sponsorship like school uniforms, stationaries, and other essential materials that can help them remain in school. The theme of my project is Catch Them Young. As a fashion designer, I will personally provide free technical and vocational training, equipping them with technical skills that can create a sustainable livelihood as they continue their education. Funding this project will be sought through international donors like funding this project will be found through international donors, NGOs, local NGOs, and individuals who believe that children deserve the opportunity to succeed. My project will run over a year, divided into 3 phases. The selection and resource mobilization phase, the implementation phase, and the monitoring and evaluation sustainability phase. Honorable judges, why him? He was just a kid. Whenever I see people lose opportunities because of poverty, it reminds me of the scars of wounds carried by many. Like, for how long would they stay inside, cry, because they don't have the opportunities? For how long would they hide under their beds and cry with no one to help? Honorable judges, I stand before you today because somebody made me, because somebody believed in me. They believed that I can one day become a successful person. They invested in me. God bless the Boa family. I stand before you today because somebody gave me a voice. And now I choose to be the voice of the vulnerable ones. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope with your support and my commitment, we can help these children achieve the dreams they had always dreamed of. We can help them get to the destinations they had always dreamed of. There is this quote that I live by. I shall pass through this world but once. And so, therefore, if there's anything I can do to help, let me do it now. Let me not neglect nor differ, for I shall pass not this way again. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is my project. My project is to help identify vulnerable children in our coastal communities, restore hope through education and practical skills. Thank you.
Let's do it better for Kule Yaba. My comments are the Axemen. Praise the you of Kule Yaba's performance.
Hi, Kuleyaba.
Hello.
Are you okay?
Not really.
What's wrong?
I just don't know.
Okay. Do you need a hug?
Sure.
Also, please, can you do us the honors? Yes. Oh, please put your hands together for our MC. Please. Um, we might not know exactly what you're going through, but it was very evident for us not to see what was happening. I don't know if it is based on the story that you said or based on things that are happening behind the scene, but I'll try my best to take myself out of the emotions I feel or the emotions you feel at the moment and judge you based on technicality. Okay. I think the first part, the drama part, was needless. The drama part that the woman died, the child died, it was needless because there was no connection between that and the story you're telling us right now. Your story is about coastal children or boys in the coastal area. And the drama was telling us about taking the son to their uncle who works in Kua. How do you say farming, Francis? He said it. Kua. Oh, that's what he said, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But I have an explanation to that.
Okay, please. Wow me.
So I'm an Enzima. Though we live around the coast, we don't normally, fishing is not our main thing. We do more farming than fishing.
So you should have made it clear from the onset because the project's name is Coastal Area. And the moment you bring in coastal, the mindset is that we are looking at fishing or work that have to do with fishing. Do you get me? Thank you very much. And I feel I don't know if this is exactly the project you sent to your groomer. Is it your own project?
Yes.
Because I feel you were lost in bits and pieces of it, and at a point in time there was more like you using grammar 2 hours. I feel this is not clearly defined. What you seek to do, how you seek to achieve what you want to achieve, what your plans are. That's what we're looking for. Because this is what you're going to do if you should win. So if the next 3 weeks, the next 4 weeks, if Kule Yaba should win, and I come and you're not doing this, what you're telling me right now, that means this is not your project. Please sit down properly, redefine the project very well, and execute it well. It sounds like a good idea. It sounds like it can be a good idea. But presentation, delivery, what you presented to us, is not something that the international NGOs or ASDA Foundation will want to support. Because it's not clear. I'm sure you understand where I'm going to, right? So please, let people help you redefine this and help the coastal people get good education. And we should stop this narrative that anybody who doesn't go through the formal school is bound to fail or die. The first person that I spoke on said that if you don't go to school, you get pregnant. You're also saying that if you don't go to school and work in a farm, you will die. That narrative is wrong. Formal education is not the only type of education. Thank you very much.
Right, thank you very much. My comments are now, if you